Alright, hello everyone. Let's get started here with the E50. Tonight, if anyone wants to join the platoon, I'll be platooning tonight. So, yeah, if there's any already requests, I'll do my best to get to them as soon as possible. They just might take, maybe a little bit to get to. Hopefully everyone's having a good day, though. Which, hello Floyd and John, nice to see you guys. No, you are not. Hopefully, the website for the chatbot should be up and working now, guys. Um, there's a link in the video description below that will send you over to the Fussbot website. There's a couple things up there. Hopefully, haven't exactly gotten a ton of time to play around with it, but there's a few things that you can spend Levi biscuits on right now. The currency for the stream here. I'm going to look to add more later on. I just threw several things up there that are pretty interesting, so which I also did my best to basically credit people who have tipped, over the past, several months. I tried the best for people that were showing up on the chatbots list for coins and everything. I tried to credit you guys some kind of retroactively. So if I missed anybody, please let me know. Yeah, I was trying my best to go through Streamlabs and also the super chats to get everybody. Which, excuse me if I don't talk a ton tonight. I might have to mute my mic every now and again too. I think I'm starting to get a little bit a little bit sick here with something. My throat is killing me. It's either that or Ryan's trying to poison me. Alright. Please, T54. There's more than just you here. So I almost shot him, but we've got to work together here. Like, basically, the more he pulls out, higher chance for me to freaking hit him, and also higher chance for me to get hit by Artie. Right now, though, our team doesn't look like we are exactly set up the best here. We're kind of outnumbered in the south, outnumbered in the north. In a way, the north, we probably need to win this if we have any shot. Hello, Dana, Mojo, and Carl. Nice to see you guys. Just a couple minutes early. Figure I'm ready, so might as well pop on here. But I won't be able to go past 9 for the stream here. I got a pretty early day ahead of me tomorrow. It's like, why would you pick that one time there to frickin' push up T54? Like, we haven't cleared everybody, so why are you pushing up to frickin' engage people? It's just CDC's making it very difficult for me to be able to, push down and ram that guy. I kind of had to take the long route. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? I have literally no idea how I just freaking bounced off the STB1's hole. Like, I get so many of those freaking shots where it's just unexplainable sometimes. Thank y'all. See, he should be able to deal with that T44. It's just, we're kind of pretty big disadvantage now. We just took too long in the north and not too much we could have done differently. I guess I'll head back, but probably Gonna die by something in one shot. That's nice, John. Which, hello, Pezmed. Nice to see you. Yeah, unfortunately, I tried to get on a little bit earlier today to do a little grinding. I haven't been successful, though. I ended up playing one match in Overwatch instead, because I, didn't really have time at all for anything. Yeah, I'm a little tired here. I've been out, pretty much been outside the entire day doing more gardening, landscaping, which, my first matches always suck in the day. Alright, let's move on to, why don't we just keep it, this will be quick here. Leopard. Hello, Randall and Andre. And Tanker as well. Yeah, I can hop into the FCM. Yeah, I really hope I'm not. I think I'm getting sick, but I really hope I don't really come down with something bad, because go figure, I start feeling crappy on my first 2 days off from work. So that'll kind of suck. Starting, basically a work week out, because mine start on Friday right now with my schedule. This map looks really familiar here. How's Shaved? He's he's pretty short. I don't know if you'll see. He basically went from this to nothing, basically. We get him as short as possible because he overheats really quickly. Well, I kind of agree with him for the Type 5. The Type 4, I think, yeah, it's annoying to get hit by the HE rounds, but honestly, the premium HE rounds, I think it's a straight up wargaming, just making people spend extra credits, because the round, unlike other premium rounds where it's just penetration and not extra damage, the premium HE is basically the only round that's worthwhile using on the Type 4 and 5. But the Type 5, the reload buffs it gets makes it a little ridiculous. That pretty much is what the boat I'm in right now, Pez. I kind of deserve that. At least he didn't direct hit me, but we kind of have to get out here. I'm surprised our M46s decided just to sit down there, because if you don't own this northern spot, it's very hard to defend. I'll try to get one lucky shot off here before we're gonna be. This is going to be, not to say impossible for us to win right at this moment, granted. At the very least, already just missed. Alright, I'm over angled there. Yeah, at least. At least I got a shot there on him, but still, it wasn't really worth it in my eyes. I'm going to move, because the Leopard just isn't for brawling, and I can't fight T-54s and expect to come out on top. Hello, Beaver and Matthias and Craze Missile. Nice to see you guys. Usually when I get sick, I usually don't get like deathly sick, but they linger for like, a while. Just like little illnesses. Takes me a while to get over things. Probably because I don't sleep as much as I probably should sometimes when I'm working. Get like 5-6 hours of sleep. I'm gonna do something that's not very smart, basically entering the death swamp. I might be able to make it up here. Ooh, there's a D30 now. He can definitely see me. Thank you very much for the subscription, Mike. Just there's an RU somewhere I'm concerned about. He's the one I'm concerned because you know he can pretty much kill me straight up. All right, he fell back. That's awesome. There's a T30 there. Let's keep him lit. Be nice if he can move back all the way though. I'll take a chance. It's just we need our other side to start pushing up here. I think it's kind of obvious that they aren't moving up on the 1 to 3 side now. But it's going to be a little hard unless they push through this way. It was worth a shot. Hello, Uber and Backwoods. Yeah, I've had a couple days off here, if you can call it that. It's like yesterday I drove halfway into work since someone didn't show up. Didn't actually have to work though, and you know today I pretty much spent the whole day outside working at home, but eh. Awesome. Take that, Thrawn. Turn your turret more. Nope. Yeah, I know Artie can hit me here, but I'm just taking a little bit of a gamble, not moving as much as I probably should. I'm more worried about him coming up and popping me, honestly. But alright, the M53, he's not aiming at me. Oopsie daisy, that's not smart. Okay. Honestly, this is a classic case of we should frickin' cap. If I can see one. I shouldn't be spotted by, you know, anybody over on that side. It's because we have a lot of low HP tanks. Their tanks have a pretty decent amount of HP. And I don't know what that PZ4 is doing on our team, but he's not exactly helping us out. I hope this isn't a mistake, but basically it's going to force them to have to, you know, push, you know, basically push down here, which this Skoda's the only one to do that. And they're not going to be able to exactly flank us, pick us off as easily. It's really, I can get one-shotted by the T30. I think potentially one-shotted by the E75. So it was just, to me, the safer bet for me to pop over here just to press the issue. Hello, Abdul, nice to see you. I'm getting close, Mojo, to Russian TDs. I just need to grind out the experience for the most part, and you know, credits should come along with that. Once I get a, you know, I gotta get these grinds done, but I'm pretty much at tier 10 on almost every single grind I'm on now. So, just the last little leg here. Well, thank you for the subscription, Mike. Kind of lurking around, which, hello, Kanchan. Craze Missile, the update, I like it. I think most people like 9.18, except for whiny little trolls for the most part, honestly. Yeah. It's like it's not, you know, it's not perfect by any means. No game will ever be. There's always, you know, a couple little things where you think they should do things differently, but for the most part, it's better than the last patch. I'm happy with that. So. Sorry, Pez. Yeah, unfortunately, the chatbot only works for YouTube gaming right now. I do plan on setting up one for Twitch. I just haven't. I haven't gotten around to it yet. The map is uncappable. I've actually, if you guys, you know, if you watch my stream a lot, I cap more on Swamp than I do probably on any other map. Hello, Marga. Yeah. I'm kind of hoping I had to make, if anybody tips Levi essentially through the, it's called a loyalty shop on the Fussbot website, and spend your Levi biscuits. I had to make it a little high, that way Levi doesn't, put on some weight here. But, basically the website, I'll type it in chat again, is that URL there. You can, there's a few things to spend your currency on. In the future, I'm going to add some more as well. And then, you know, hopefully in the next couple weeks, I can get one set up for Twitch as well. Hello, mister. I don't have this Thunderbolt, but honestly, looking at it, like it's not an expensive premium by any means. It's not good in my opinion. Like, it's not a bad tier 6 tank, but honestly, it has less DPM than the Easy 8 and the Sherman Jumbo. It's got a little bit better armor than the Sherman Jumbo. However, basically the way and by a little bit better armor, it's got better hull armor, except for when you start shooting the lower glacis. The Jumbo Sherman beats it there. But basically the way I look at it is it's essentially slightly better armor Sherman Jumbo with a slightly better turret as far as the armor goes with that 76mm gun. However, you know, to me it's still not, you know, the best thing to spend your money on. This is probably going to hurt here. I thought my team was going to push out. I'm going to get definitely hit by this E75. Whoops, my turret's stuck. Didn't pen him, but I'm going to have to use that. Let's just keep him. I thought I was going to damage his track again. Let's wiggle on this way. No problem, tanker. Okay. just trying to track him. That way I know I'm safe moving up here. I'll catch up on the chat in a second here, just because I'm trying my best to nail these maneuvers without getting shot here. The FCM's a little squishy. Granted, my team's doing very well, but I'd rather not put it in their hands entirely. Especially because there is a light tank near the base. That's a little scary. Ooh, that did not feel good. Yeah, I got myself into a little pickle here. I thought, basically right near that prototype they were gonna push up a little bit, but I misjudged that. They're already... he might be aiming at me still. I'd be aiming at some... Nah, he's still aiming at me. Honestly, I was about to say I'd be aiming at somebody else only because you know you're going to lose. Might as well get a little bit more damage out of it by shooting someone with more HP. But all the power to him. Yep, and the Persian got me. Oh well. Hello, Viticus. Nice to see you. Tanking? So far okay. Yeah, I only have a couple battles in so far. Hello, Noah. Thank you very much. Hello, very long name, Tortilla Chip. I remember you, I think. If you're the same person, someone had a username like that before. Pretty decent match though, 4 kills, pretty good amount of damage, which, hello, nice cuppa. The lower frontal plate on the E75 is nice until people swap over to premium rounds and go right through it, like I did. But, yeah, pretty good match here. Nice, quick, easy win. Why don't I... Trying my best to try to finish some of these grinds, so... Let's go with the E50, because the E50 and Type 4 are the ones I am closest on to get my Tier 10 done. But yeah, I can add the E5 on, I can do that. Lowest tier, I mainly, I go down to Tier 4, I prefer, but sometimes, you know, I'll do down to Tier 2 or 3 if I have a tank for it. I do not have the Thunderbolt Nice Cuppa. I looked at it. It's very tempting because it's not expensive. But honestly, like I already have the Fury. And really the Thunderbolt, I get... It's part of their like historic like tank aces tank. They're coming out with the Tiger 131 and some other tank as well soon. It's just... It's not a bad tank. It's just, you know... Which I can play the T28 Proto, Gary. It's just I already have, you know, the Fury. I have the Sherman Jumbo. There's just, you know, there's no reason for me to buy any money or purchase it for money just to get that. Pretty much it would just be for the Brothers in Arms crew. But then I'd have to spend gold to transfer them over to a different tank. So, yeah. But if anyone doesn't have an American medium crew trainer and you don't want to spend a lot of money on a Tier 8, it's not a bad option. You know, pretty much you're getting a well-balanced tank. It's not overpowered, not underpowered. Looks pretty cool, and you get a good crew out of it. Yeah, I can add the E4 on. Ah, very nice, Noah. The E75 is a good first tier 9. Graham, we're gonna get wrecked up here. I'm sorry. Thank you for taking one for the team here. I'm just gonna slink back a little bit. Unfortunately, your spawn spot did you in there. Usually I get myself into messes like that. Shit, I messed up that shot there. I aimed at the ground. Come on, keep on pushing up, guys. I am perfectly fine with you pushing into me, even if I might die. Okay, now I'm not happy. A few more tanks popped up here. Just a few. I'm still gonna hold my ground a little bit here. I'm just gonna slink back to this little cubby hole. Yeah, we just had a couple more tanks pop up there. No problem. Like, yeah, we just kind of had to wean them out here. Oh, that was a really bad shot. Okay, the only way I can... Oh shit, awesome. Oop. Oh, I screwed up there. Luckily he couldn't hit me. Alright, time to deal with this. M46, hopefully. Hope he does not have premium round. Here we go, I'll blow my repair kit. That works most of the times. If you know you have a repair kit, just let people shoot you. Don't show your side, and they'll just do 0 damage. Yeah, we see a ISU. Our other side's doing fine. ST1's pushing up, so... Ah, shit. I misjudged that a little bit. I thought the ST1 would have spotted him if he was out in that corner, but I guess not. Got trapped in a lemming train, but hey, between Graham getting swarmed there, I could have said something a little bit more PG-13, but I didn't. And us kind of hunkering down afterwards, we stopped it. That's all that matters. You should be fine there, ST1. If you die there, yeah. OTVP, where are you to kill me? You know you're gonna be up here somewhere to ruin my day. Never mind. Let's get a little bit more damage in here. I might get one more shot. I kind of... I guessed wrong there. He moved up and I shot down. No. Thought on derps? Do you mean derp guns, Noah? I like playing, you know, like KV2s and like the Type 4 with the HE gun every now and then. So there's nothing wrong with them. They're not always the best gun to definitely bring into a fight, but they're usually pretty fun to play with. Yes, I got, basically for requests, I got the T28 prototype and also the T110E4. Hello, Mickey Mike. Nice to see you. Tortilla Chip, please don't try to sell your account. That's not that's not the place to do it here. Try somewhere else. I can get the Luva Dana. Honestly, the reason I say it two different ways, Luva or Luva with a little R in there, because I've noticed, like I've listened to translations and videos as well. The people, not to say specifically just you guys, but other viewers as well who pop into the stream every now and then or say things on YouTube comments, there's two different versions everyone continues to fight over how you actually pronounce that. I really don't care. I swap in between them because I can say low and I'd be perfectly fine with that, being from, you know, where I'm at in the world. So I also think that some of the high caliber like HE chuckers should get stunned, but I think Wargaming knows better than do that. That would piss some people off. Mickey Mike, right now, I'd probably say no. Like, it's not terrible, the 268, but it does have the lowest win rate for a tier 10 tank that is not a. Or no, it has the lowest win rate for any tank above, I think, tier 5 that's not a premium tank on the North American server as of 9.17. I haven't looked since the patch came online. So take 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 that, and that probably will dissuade you from getting the 268. I think up to the 704 is very good though. Ooh god, that's terrifying. Sorry, Graham. Basically, the 268, ever since they rebalanced it, it doesn't have any like special thing that it can kind of rely on. You know, it doesn't have a turret. You know, the gun on it is good, but nothing special. The camouflage used to be, you know, kind of the bread and butter for that tank, but they gutted, you know, TD's camouflage. You know, this is well over a year ago now, and the 268 never has recovered after that. Talking about 268, there's one sitting there. But statistically, you know, it doesn't look like a bad tank. It's just, you know, for a tank that's built on using its camouflage and then having that ripped away without any, you know, massive buffs coming to it, it definitely shows with its win rate across players. I'm not going to get much accomplished here, but right now I'm more or less not controlling, but keeping occupied 3 tanks. Ah, crap. There's never that many people up there, so I guess I didn't think that there was a frickin' ledge right there. Alright. We're about to, you know, not to say we've lost, but there's no Artie. No Artie, and they won the other flank, so we're a little screwed here. Yeah, I was just trying to do something there. It's too late, but yep. Unfortunately, I probably should have just stayed and pressed the 2 line hard, but got myself in a spot where I'm just kind of like babysitting the enemies in a way. Like I can't push, can't fall back because then they push and, you know, take us out. And, you know, lose the other flank, nothing you can do after that. Except for make the best out of it. I was about to say I don't think I'm gonna get too lucky with bouncing some shots here. Yep, he can just go right through my cupola now. I can't cover it all with my gun. Oh well. I did not see the IS-6 now, but I... Sorry, I can't play a Russian TV, though. But basically with the chat moving quickly now, guys, I do my best with catching as many of the tank requests as possible, but sometimes I do miss some now, you know, because I have multiple chats, but I always get the ones that are on Discord for anyone who watches the stream regularly. Because, you know, Discord, typically it's just tank requests that people put into that one section. There's live stream chat and also tank requests on Discord. But the new lights, Noah, I like them. So yeah, I know some people don't think they're, you know, balanced correctly and they're a little underpowered, but I like them. I think it was a good move by them. Basically giving all tanks normal matchmaking outside of some limited matchmaking premiums, and makes them a little easier to play, and it also keeps them pretty fun and well balanced. I'd probably say the best ones are the American and Chinese in my eyes. Yeah, I'm not able to fight up there. I'm gonna have to go down here, unfortunately. Not exactly, excuse me, the best matchmaking for this. Thank you, Alan Ropful, for the subscription. Oh lord, my chat just moved a ton, but as far as I saw Uber say, yeah, basically if anyone's interested in joining, you know, our clan here, we don't really do any clan battles and stuff, but pretty much just a place if you want to join a clan. You know, we platoon together, and you know, if you watch the stream and as long as you're not like trolling people and, you know, cursing people out in matches, because a lot of people, you know my name, and they are very quick to message me if someone's like TKing people and stuff. I always give people the benefit of the doubt, because, you know, it happens sometimes. Not that I personally TK someone on purpose, but I get it. But yeah, that's really the only criteria. Hello, Bag. Nice to see you. Don't know why I'm pushing up in a tier 8 in front of all these tanks, but I am. So that Squirt G can penetrate me if he can hit me. Thank you for timing that person out. I can't auto pen him. Go figure. He has APCR. I don't have enough gun depression right now. I'll catch up on chat after this battle though, because I'm a little bit behind on it. But which, if anybody does spend any Levi biscuits, the currency, you know, the chatbot gives out, because you are able to over on the website now. If it doesn't show up, you know, if you don't see me mention it within a couple minutes. Please let me know, because I haven't, been able to test to see if it's actually working 100% yet. So, not that I think it won't work, but just in case. Yeah, this is not an easy map to be. The proto kind of relies on its armor a little bit, or a lot of it. And being a tier 8, at least there's no arty. It makes it a little difficult for me to be able to get out, because the gun depression, while not terrible, it's not really enough to get out there without people being able to punch right through your front. So I'm going to try to weasel my way over here, but I don't know if I'll be able to get much accomplished. At least I got a TD shot there. Nope. A second off there. 0 damage. I'm gonna wind up for a second shot on him. He might be able to pop me. Shit, he got the cover. Oop. Nope. There's that big forehead of the Scorpion G coming back to bite it. Don't know anybody that likes big foreheads on anything, so it's a pretty bad trait to have for a tank. Uh-oh. Spare me, oh Death Star. He probably doesn't have XVM. But the good thing about the proto is if you do find a spot that it works, the gun on it is pretty damn awesome. For a tank that has pretty decent armor for its tier, usually you don't get the best of both worlds, but the proto gets not a fully functional, semi-functional turret, pretty decent frontal armor, and damn good gun for a tier 8 TD. Unfortunately, it's slow. He's coming back. Come on, dude. Don't tease me. The Skoda? He probably left you out to dry or something. Alright, so time to M4 Rev. I can do that. Stop scrolling, YouTube chat. Which I'm just gonna drive straight here because I'm reading the chat right now. Hello, Sidbro, nice to see you. And Dog. I would A44 or KV13. Let me take a look at that. Yeah, we lost Secret Valley, but hey, pretty decent match here. Most amount of damage somehow. A tier 10 match. I will take that. Thank you very much for the prototype request. You asked between the A44 and the KV13 to be able to get one of them. I'm guessing you're going off of the A43. I'm assuming that you're going down the medium line. So you're better off going to A44 to get, down that line quicker. But if you're looking for more options, the KV... I'd still probably go A44 and get the KV13 at a later date. The KV13, it's not terribly bad, but it's just one of those tanks I've never seen it do good in a match. Thank you very much, Parker, for the subscription. But yeah, the KV13, it's just... It's more like a light, I feel, than a medium, and it just doesn't work. I assume, yeah, that's the username you're asking for a clan invite. There you go, Pipe Hugger. On to the E4 here. But yeah, Mickey Mike Discord is very good for that. I have everything on YouTube to where you know, images, links, and stuff. It's not postable on here, just to make things a little easier in chat. Hello, Christian. Nice to see you. No problem, dog. TD line for the US. No problem, Mojo. I was pretty sure that was you. I can get to a mouse as well. So thank you for the subscription, Shen. But what was I gonna get to? I think I got all the requests. Let me know if I missed them. Pretty much after this, I got the Luva, Lurva, whatever, the frickin' tier 8 German premium super heavy tank, the PZ KPFW 7 or not 7, I forget the name of it, something. The Lion, I don't know what else I could call it. I'll figure it out. After that, though, I have the IS-6, the M4 Rev, and also the mouse. I think that was all the requests. Let me know if I missed any, though. But a TD line for the US, if you had to pick between the two, personally, I like the T110E3 line better. Basically, the tank you have to worry about in that line is the T28, the tier 8. If you go the T110E4 route, no problem with that either. They're both very good. The only tank in that line I would like, even though I don't like the T30 that much, so that's more for personal reasons, would be the T25/2 would be the kind of problem tank in that line. Which, thank you very much, Object 140, for the tip. I'll actually add that onto my request list. Shit, I dodged that while frickin' looking at my second screen. Don't know how I did, but I did. But as far as Levi biscuits go, they're, you know, it's currency for the stream. If you watch the stream, chat during the stream, it's able to track how much you watch, basically every 25 minutes, as long as you know, say something in the chat. It'll know that you're viewing. YouTube currently doesn't have the resources set up to allow chatbots to track without them participating in the chat. But I have a little shop set up so far. It doesn't have everything in it yet. Mainly bigger items to where you can spend them to basically purchase things like I don't know what that E100 was doing. There's a couple things on there, like you can spend them and I wear a crazy Christmas hat. I'm pretty sure people remember that. You can spend Levi biscuits and Ryan will play a World of Tanks match. You can tip Levi and I'll give him a actual Levi biscuit. You can challenge me, and if I don't do, I think I put it as 2 times the damage and assist damage of a tank's HP in a match, you gain back double. You can challenge me to play HE only for 1 match, stuff like that. So the American medium, well, honestly, like, I have every American line. I think they're all very good. I don't mean to sound like a dumbed down answer, but you can't go wrong with any American tank line. Even though the T-57 is a very good tank, I would say the only weak line would probably be the T-57 line as a whole. Can't believe I've missed 2 of these shots. They were almost fully aimed in, and I'm not... I just almost shot him. I'm not far enough to, you know, miss this Type 5 shot. He's just getting really freaking lucky. honestly. And I should be able to pen his cupola at this range and where I was aiming for. He just, yeah, he was, come on, I'm gonna get killed here. This IS-7 is not doing a very good job at playing with the people behind him in mind. You always have to, you know, keep an eye out for who's behind you, where they are, and yeah, he just kept throwing me off. Like, I know I'm just complaining. It's not really his fault entirely, but if you keep herky-jerking around when you have multiple tanks behind you, they can't shoot anything because they're afraid to hit you. So, yeah. Oh well. Well, Mickey Mike, I would probably say for that, like, I don't want to, you know, switch my tank equipment around, but if someone requests a specific gun on an HE match, I probably would do it. So, yes, I guess the dream is alive for you. But while Graham finishes up here, essentially the loyalty shop. Yeah, I think that's pretty much purchasable. Yeah, there's Tip and Levi a biscuit if he's in the room, which he currently is now. Ryan could play a match. I nicknamed the HE match as Michael Bay plays tanks because he loves explosions. You can challenge me. There's a putting Christmas hat on, and also one called Trickle Down Biscuit Economics, to where if you spend 10,000 biscuits, every person that's active in the chat gets 250 in return. Only 250. That's how trickle down anything works. But I'll add more things on in the future. I can add the OHO on, yes. Mickey Mike, there's a URL in the video description. Look for the Fussbot URL, and I'll have everything over there. Which, thank you very much for the subscription, Latchlin and MP Berg. I really wish I could set up one thing between YouTube and Twitch, but unfortunately, that's, you know, even if I had used like Nightbot still, it wouldn't work between the two. Unfortunately, you only can have one channel or the other active at any given time. Anyway, not exactly my best match there, but gotta win. Okay, we got this guy coming up next. Yeah, pretty much right now, a lot of the things seem very, very high, the prices, but they're not as high as they might. Thank you very much, Andre. They don't seem as high as you might think. More or less, right now, you gain them for primarily watching and chatting in the chat. However, you can gain them basically 25 for tipping through Super Chat, 25 per dollar or whatever other currency. And I will be giving out, you know, I can do polls and special things with the chatbot during the stream here. And you guys will essentially type a command into the chat to either say, try to answer a question right, enter like a raffle, stuff like that. So it's not just you know, it's not just gaining them just through watching. So that's why some of them seem very unobtainable, but you also have to remember, take like the one for Brian playing for 25,000. There's a lot of people who watch, so can't have that pop up too often. She agreed to it, but you know, it's not like she would do it every night. So. Play with my feet, Artie? I don't know if I would do that. But if you do have any suggestions, feel free to, you know, mention them in the chat or even on Discord. If I'm not streaming at the time, and you know, I'll take it. I can do a lot of things with this chatbot. It just, you know, it might take me a little bit to get it. Essentially, each command and stuff I put in, I test to make sure it's actually working. I'm glad you guys like the stream though. I do my best to, you know, I interact with everybody. And even though, you know, YouTube's the primary thing to where that's what you see on the chat here on the screen, you know, even if you watch on Twitch and even Hitbox, you know, I still have the chat up here, and you know, it's fun interacting with everybody. It's the reason why, honestly, you should stream, is to make it interesting for your viewers and not just like stare at the screen and ignore them. So. It's just for, you know, a match or two, not very long, unfortunately. I could probably tweak it to where it's a certain time limit though, but it probably wouldn't be any more than, you know, 1 or 2 matches, which she's more concerned about. She's not very good at World of Tanks. She doesn't want to get embarrassed. But with that, I did put a little thing at the end of that specific item, is if you do buy that, it might, you know, be a stream, might be a stream or 2 before that actually happens, just because in the summer coming up here, her work schedule and my work schedule don't always match up very well. So, but hello, Rich B and Poser. Type 64 crew skills. If you only have 1 crew skill, I would probably start out with camouflage, and then once you get a full crew skill, go to Brothers in Arms, and then basically full Brothers in Arms is your goal for your first one, and then your commander 6th Sense, and the rest camouflage, and from there your 3rd skill for a light. Not even just a Type 64, but a light. Your 3rd skill should be stuff that affects your mobility and your gun handling, and then your commander train your camouflage for the 3rd one at that point. Hopefully that's not too confusing. Basically, Brothers in Arms, then a mixture of 6th Sense and camouflage, then gun handling perks, driving perks, and camouflage for the commander. Pretty much, you know, a basic thing for any light tank. I keep getting spotted here. There we go. Yeah, it's one of these guys over here that's honestly spotting me. Hello, Master. Yeah, I rarely have any time to stream or play anymore outside of my streams, unfortunately. I should have taken a shot over there. It's just, again, there's one already, so there's not too much going on here outside of us poking out every now and again. Ah, crap. I should have seen him doing that, but yeah. That was a wooloo. I'm so... I was regressing there. I'm aiming at hard shots and letting them take easy shots. Basically, if you're ever trying to shoot a light or something moving quick, you aim ahead of them and let them run into your shot. You don't chase them around like I was doing. it's much harder to actually hit them. I still can't believe some of these tanks though, like, are able to poke out like they are without. Oh, good, he doesn't have a fire extinguisher. Thanks for finishing off, Graham. The amount of people that don't carry them, like, don't listen to the frickin', honestly, the other streamers and good players that say run food on all your tanks. It's expensive as hell, and honestly, it's frustrating as all hell when you get set on fire. I know it doesn't happen all the time, but if you know where to shoot a tank, you can set them on fire in maximum of 3 shots with how module damage is calculated. Please don't make me regret doing this. Ooh, very nice bat chat. I will not regret this now. I got the HP, I might as well push up. Honestly, I probably should have about 3,000 damage here, but I was too busy taking really poor shots early on in the slow engagement here. Yeah, I figured that I was going to pen him. Full speed ahead. No! I barely caught him there. At least we got a win here. Yes, I do. I have the 183 Omega. All the Type 4. Ryan's my girlfriend. Or I should say mutual inhabitant right now. We do own a house together, so yeah, it's not just, you know. But basically, Uber's probably got that right there. Yes. Hello, Januzzi. Nice to see you. And Michael as well. And nice to see you, Martin. Yeah, already food definitely works there, which our mouse did a pretty damn good job there. Nice job. I run the high octane gas for artillery. That's mainly because it's cheaper. Honestly, which come to think of it, the 9.19 I'm sure some of you guys might have seen, you know, the ranked battle mode. They're going to be implementing that, and a new currency called bonds that you gain through it, basically at the end of each season, and you can use that to buy certain things. Right now, they're looking at implementing basically consumables / equipment that buffs your tank even further that you can only purchase with bonds. However, the good news is there has been so much backlash about that so far. They've delayed the start of the 9.19 test server because the feedback from Super Chat and other players that have seen the leaks and the basically news about it has been so greatly, it's been so much that they've delayed 9.19. Honestly, I think what they're going to do with the whole bond thing and the ranked battle mode is implement basically like personal mission tanks to where you can buy them with bonds. If you reach, like, say the top few ranks, you'll be able to also buy, probably like credits. Maybe I suggest gold because it would get people who can't purchase gold into that mode, say like younger players. And I would say like special camouflages, inscriptions, emblems, stuff like that. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see like the WZ-111, the tier 10, basically with the 130 millimeter or something that's leaked. purchasable by bonds, like stuff like that. But the premium bond consumables slash equipment, that I hope gets scrapped completely, because that is just bad idea. Hello, Bojan, the homeland of Kazna crew. Hello. I don't know what that is, but hello nonetheless. Please don't hit me. There's not too many TDs. Well, it's not even just like pay to win, definitely bad. This isn't pay to win, it's basically if you're a very good player, it's basically tilting the game more towards, you know, say elite players just having a huge statistical leg up over the average player just for being able to play ranked battles, and I can't pen them with regular AP, being able to reach the top rank. So essentially it's pay to be good, or, you know, you know what I'm saying. That's the problem with it all. But I also think it's unnecessary. If they want to entice people to play the game, freaking dangle some special tanks in front of them that are balanced, and also give people, you know, awards for playing. Like, personally, I'd love it if I could trade bonds in and get credits, because I always need freaking credits. If I could trade them in and, you know, get some credits in return for them, I'll be all game for that. I'd do that over buying some freaking I guess bounce off of him because I shot him in the freaking angled part. Why am I so bad? I hate when I make stupid little shots like that, because I see what I'm about to do and I'm like, really, Cody? But yeah. Alright, we need to hurry this up here. I know I'm gonna get shot in the side, but it won't matter if our entire other flank is gone in the meantime. Yeah, okay. Thanks for only shooting standard AP at me. Taking one for the team here. That was my bad, but still got him out. I'll trade my HP if it means moving a flank up a little bit faster sometimes. And now this is not, no. I need that IS-6 to shoot. He shouldn't be able to damage me. We'll see. Oh, Balkan? Okay. Now I know what you're talking about. I do have a mutant M6. I do have there's a full tank request list in the video description below. Has all my tanks on it I can play. This is going to be a risky maneuver. Thank you for bouncing. Ah, I missed him. I was trying to look cool there and get a quick little side shot on him. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I don't really know anything about other clans and stuff, you know, as far as that. Especially from a different server. Honestly, the KV2, like, I was aiming at the engine deck because I should have been able to pen it. I didn't want to bounce off the little turret on the front. Thanks for the suggestion, though. I just ended up completely having a brain fart and aiming at a pretty decent angled section on the engine deck. Had to turn him a little bit to get him to my liking. I wouldn't do that bag. I'd rather have a T-34, honestly. It's basically the T-34. I think it's still in the top 3, if not top 5, for Tier 8 premiums for credit earners. I'm pretty sure it's number 2 or number 3, and yeah, honestly I'd go T-34 all day over the 112. I like the 112, and it's pretty fun having a lot of armor, but I'd still go with T-34. Honestly, I think. Thank you very much, FCM. I think the trade-in things, not to say a rip-off, but why trade in when you're getting pennies on the dollar? Stand on rerolls, I see no reason to ever do that, ever. It's a waste of money, a waste of time, and nobody cares that much about your stats. Hello, Igor, nice to see you. Which I'm hoping the chat's still working over on Twitch and other places, guys. Not to say, just making sure. If it is, I don't think it's frozen. I can see Pesmez, little frog over there. What, Pepe, I think? Hello, Martin. Nice to see you. And Glenn as well. Oh, you have the 2 T-34s? I could see trading it in then. Sorry, I'm not gonna play a detachment. I will accept your friend request though. Pretty decent match by both of us though. T-34 for the win. Moving on to the next tank. I probably can't do any more requests, guys. Just giving you a heads up. I'll keep jotting them down here, but I don't think I can take any more. Hello, Tunster. Nice to see you. And Rich S. Nice to see you as well. Hey, she's come to play.
Yo. How are things going with Levi Biscuit?
Good. Nobody likes Levi yet.
Well, that's just rude.
I know. But even though Levi's kind of like passed out.
Well, I'm nerding out. I'm watching Star Wars.
You're watching Star Wars?
Yeah, it's a marathon on TBS.
I am surprised.
May the 4th be with you.
Oh. Well.
Get it? Haha.
There's really nothing else to do, and I'm doing online training stuff for school, so.
Okay. Which, Ryan says hi back. She left again a little too early. Hello, Jim. A little bit, Martin. Yes, you could say that. Still nice to see, familiar names, though. Well, it is May 4th, so I'm not surprised there's a Star Wars marathon. That's a lucky T-20. Gotta keep an eye out on the north. Can't let this Leopard down. Told me to carry. I'll carry by probably getting shot up by the enemy and dying for my team. Which usually it happens in this tank for me. It's basically all gun, and this gun never works for me. Alright, I'm within spotting distance now. Just, there we go. Just Let's grab that kill for myself. Decisions. I hate supporting this flank, but crap. The M4 chassis at tier 8 just does not work. Yeah, I'm gonna head over here, and it's just I lost half my HP. This team needs a little bit of a helping hand over on this side. I'm just not always well versed when it comes to, yeah, taking shots from this direction. So pretty much anything that hits me is gonna penetrate. Alright, they have moved back now. I'm doing a terrible job at helping my team out here. Really? 0 damage critical hit. Really? Awesome. T-71 frickin' like, how can you get so lucky? Or how can I frickin'... I suck at this map, honestly, when I'm in, like, a medium or something. I always put myself in the wrong spot. He's gonna head back this way. Maybe not. I thought he was gonna head back that way, and he didn't. Let's see if I can actually get a damaging shot. Hallelujah. I'm afraid for the Lorraine. So I'm just going to use the map as cover. I do not like our chances right now back here. Graham, just wait. You're one-shottable. Ah, crap. Crappy McCrap crap. Alright. You're welcome, IS-3. Or not. There we go. Let's get a little worried there. Like, the reason I pulled back that far was the IS-3 could very easily just pop them. No! Oh my god. Oh, thank god I backed myself up so I didn't flip over. Thank you very much, Dana, for the tip. Thank you. And hello, Clarence. Can't wait to see Ryan play. I can't wait to see it as well, honestly. Thank you very much. Pretty decent win here. Thank you, Mr. Leopard, for carrying us. Alright, next up is the mouse. But yeah, sorry, I can't take any more requests tonight. Thanks, Uber, for letting them know. Which I missed a little bit of chat there. I don't see anything popping out right away, so if there's anything important I just missed, let me know. But I can't take any more requests tonight since I have quite a few already, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get through all of them. But I will write down the Luke's, I believe, was requested. You're saving for 5 Ryan games after she graduates? Well, it's not limited to just after she graduates. She can, play before that. It's pretty much depending on the stream, like, it might be the next stream, something after that. Mainly night streams she would be able to play in the next few weeks here. Yes, she does. Nice cuppa. It's in the video description. The link to the website. I believe I still got it. Yep, I got it. Copy and paste it here. It's a Fussbot. That's the new chatbot I'm using. It is all random as far as the gambling and stuff. But I will be adding more things in that aren't insanely expensive like they are now. So. She doesn't get mad. Often. But after this, I have the Object 140. I have an OHO request, the 183, Dicker Max, and I believe after that the Luke's M41. It's just, I'm pretty sure I can at least get to the Dicker Max here. Oh god, I'm slipping. Our fast tanks should be moving over that way right now, but they're not. It's like let Graham and I kind of trudge out this side, but I don't think there's anybody over here. So that's why I'm starting to go towards the center. It sucks when you're in a slow tank and you pick the wrong flank. It just sucks when it happens. I'll just start plinking. Let them plink me here. Pretty much, yes. Teacher right now, or almost teacher right now, but she practically is subbing and student teaching. Full-fledged teacher. Bartending, not one job, but 2 jobs bartending. So, yeah. She's busier than I am some weeks in the summer here. But that's what you gotta do to be able to live in New Jersey. I'm sure most people know New Jersey has the highest property taxes and one of the higher cost of living in the US. And I missed. Yep, and basically unfortunately we chose the wrong flank here. put our eggs in 1, 2 little baskets, and it's just really hard to come back from that when the enemy team actually pushes hard. Yeah, I'm just gonna get chewed apart here. I'm just trying to get myself to a somewhat tactical spot. It's just, at this point, it's pretty much game over. Don't know how he was not shot. Unfortunately, she could. I don't know if she would agree with that. I don't know if I would agree to that either. I am terrible at doing any sort of accent or impersonation. It's hard enough just for me to talk sometimes without completely messing everything up. There's a very small chance we can scratch back here, but it's extremely tiny. It's just we can't spot half of their frickin' TDs. Oh, you're ruining the fun. Why'd you have to go behind me? Yeah, pretty much, Jim. That's how it works here. Oops. Oh, my turret's stuck. I'm like, why am I auto-aimed on somebody? I was freaked out. The dog moved over. I'm like, what is touching me? Eh. Yeah, it's kind of bad luck on our part, but you know, the mouse is very good, E100 as well, but unfortunately, if the enemy team gets you on a different flank and kills, you know, half your team, it's kind of game over. So yeah, you know, at this point, like you know, not even just say New Jersey and like specific states, but it's just for a lot of people, you know, everything, it's a lot more expensive nowadays. But you know, might as well work a lot while you're young. So that way, hopefully, you know, at least for us, when we're like in our say late 30s and stuff, we're not like killing ourselves as far as like 2 jobs and everything. See ya, Bagra or Bag Hira. Thanks very much for watching. Thank you very much, Noah. Pretty much, Carl. Yes. And thank you very much, Nice Cuppa, for watching. See you around. But since it's getting towards the end here, I'm just bringing it up again. But if anybody does have any suggestions for the basically the chat bot, the loyalty shop to spend your Levi biscuits on, you know, please let me know. Discord is the best place for that. You know, give me some options to work with. Hopefully by the next stream I'll have a few more other things there that aren't, you know, as costly, because I want to make it fun for everybody. You know, have some special things and also some things that you can, you know, spend a little bit more regularly on. Type 5 Heavy, about 130,000 experience, I believe. Well, I do not have Wi-Fi. Or I do have it, but you cannot stream on Wi-Fi. At least not, you know, something like this. We are not set up well at all. We're gonna get stomped down here in the south because they have heavies, we have mediums, and we have a TD and 2 heavies camping the base. Come on, we need to kill him. Thank you very much, Killer, for the subscription. It's another match with no Artie here. And this is not good for us because we're all scattered. And yeah, they're doing a very good job of just getting to the point. I'm probably gonna... Shit. Come on, let me... You're gonna do that. Yeah, you're such a dick, Buckwheat, and you're in the frickin' Havoc clan. That explains a lot. Like, I'm just trying to get around you, because I'm gonna try to push the frickin' bridge. But we still have these guys back here. Like, it's all fine and dandy sitting next to the base, but, you know, you're 2v2. It's 2v3 now, but... we need to win one of these flanks, because right now our southern flank is, you know, southern and the base right now are at a disadvantage, so let's make a poor decision here. Just gonna make sure I actually get that shot. It's just gotta take a little bit of initiative sometimes, guys. Ooh, that was close. It's alright, I do not need to shoot him at all, I guess. Thank you very much, E100. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Like, I legitimately... just screw you, dude. Like, seriously, I don't even care anymore. I'm gonna go this way. Not to say I don't care if we win, but that was just infuriating as all hell. I hope they kill that E100. I usually don't get frustrated, but that guy was... I think he was specifically trying to frickin' block me. And look, the Type 5's still alive. Feel bad, but... yeah. I missed about a chance at 3 shots there because of that one guy literally just, you know, rolling right in front of me and not allowing me to get a shot off. That's World of Tanks or any other, or any kind of competitive game though. Some people just don't get the aspect of teamwork. And I know I've displayed very poor teamwork by just rolling out and leaving them there. Which this whole thing right now too, now that I'm on a rant, why are we all sitting up here? Like, I have to come up here now because I can't fight those 2 guys head on. You're putting yourself in a spot right here to where they can't shoot down at them, because if they go over and try to shoot them, they're hit by the tanks beneath. So let's do something very dangerous here. The mouse is probably not going to catch me at this point. It's just, it's like, come on guys, like we gotta have somebody other than Graham and I that has a little bit of tactical sense here. There's this E4, I'm hoping to... ah, good, he drowned himself. Alright, we are back in this. But yeah, you know, anyone is free to, you know, join the platoon. It's not just, uh, restricted to a few people. Pretty much as long as you have a good selection of tanks, like with the new matchmaking, it kind of has to be at least, having up to like tier 8, tier 9, and having multiple tanks around there. But tier 10 is the best as far as it. Basically, you can't have different tiers now, so it makes it hard for me to platoon if you don't have high tiers. Pretty much that's the only prerequisite to be able to platoon during a stream when I'm platooning. Platooning. There we go. Like, I don't care about anybody's stats as long as you're not an asshole. That's really the only criteria. I think Graham has lost it. Alright, yeah, you guys got full HP. Are you really... Yeah. I don't know what we're doing here, but I got 107 HP. And of course I had heat loaded there. Go. Thank you, AMX30B, for making that choice. This is a little bit of teamwork here. Oh my god. See how dangerous teamwork is when you actually shoot the same tanks? This mouse is probably gonna catch me. No! Oh well. But yeah, it actually started to work there at the end, you know. Anyway, 3,500 damage, 1,000 assist. It's just, by golly, what do you got to do sometimes? See, Michael, thank you very much for watching. Well, Clarence, unfortunately, you can't. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I have an OHO. Basically, you only can platoon if you have the same tiers now. So the way I do my streams, I always play tank requests, and if you have a tier 6, I only could play up to tier 6 that stream. So that's why it doesn't always work. I try to always, fit people in. At most, at times, I can do like a match, maybe 2, if I have the right tanks in queue. Poser, it's probably going to be next time. But if I do have a chance at the end here, I just don't think I will. I could try Artie. But usually platooning days, now that you can't platoon with Artie, it's pretty hard for me to play them. Hello, Stone. Yeah, I like the arcadiness of World of Tanks, to where, it's not like you can one-shot something with a gun, like, say, War Thunder, sometimes you're killed in one shot. More or less, but, hitting a light and not being able to damage them at times if you like hit his track underneath his hull, that's a little infuriating, but yeah. Yeah, really the only spot I can go right now on this map is somewhere in the south here. Can't go north, especially I thought that was a VK4502B going up there for a second. Yeah, usually if anyone sends me a friend request, I accept it in game. Unless I know it's like somebody just that I do not like at all. i.e. like someone trying to troll me, but yeah, I have about 22 minutes left here because I got to get up at 4 a.m. so I can't go past 9 here. I gotta say we have a big Coast Guard base in Cape May, and this weekend is essentially the Coast Guard Fest, which is very large here every spring. And it brings a lot of people into town. So I've had the past 2 days off, and I got a lot of catching up to do as far as prep and ordering and whatnot. So yeah, I gotta be in at work extra early tomorrow. Life of a chef. You deserve compensation for me shooting you. Still getting shot from over there now. Yeah, they're right in the center because, you know, we need so many people in A8. Yeah. Hello. Alright, it doesn't help when 2 people are doing it now. Oh, I thought I was gonna get lucky. I should have just saved it. Yep, we all had to go north for some reason. Don't know why. Nope, they're going right for the base. You know, screw the rest of the team. We don't need to help them. I know I'm over angling here, but really it's the only way that you can hit things close up to you because you have no gun depression over the front little turrets. Yep, and I'm dead. Yay! Oh, awesome. So I can play the Dicker Max next. And then after that, I will do the FV 183. Yeah, it's a little earlier, Glenn. You kind of get used to it though. Like at least, like for someone who works in a restaurant as a cook, chef, it's nice. Like I get done work around 3:30 in the afternoon. Most people get done anywhere from like 10 p.m. to midnight. So it has its ups and downs. This time of year, no, Randall. Like it's a pretty big festival. Like a lot of people come in. It's more of a like community thing, and like families of people in the Coast Guard. But come summertime, population here probably, I wouldn't even say doubles. I would say it's hard to take a guess, but I think at least I would say at least what 5 times, quintuple. Maybe? I don't even know. I don't even know what 5, you know. Yeah. But, yeah. There's just so many people, honestly. Yeah. In Cape May in the summer. Wildwood, all the little areas around here. I honestly do not know where I want to head. I guess I'll head to this little crappy spot over here. Oh, if you're asking me, Rich, how to get that, I honestly don't know, but that would be pretty cool if you can get a tour. I've been there. It was mainly when I was a kid because you take field trips there as in elementary school, but I haven't been there in, you know, decades. Yeah, it's a pretty cool place though. Really, the only we they have a couple beaches that flank like the inlet for the Coast Guard base, you know, because they have some pretty large boats going in and out, and you're not allowed to, like, technically walk on them because, you know, they're government private property. However, you know, when there's good waves there, when I was younger, I don't surf too much anymore. We would basically, my brother would basically boat us out there, and we'd anchor up, you know, right outside of where the waves are, and jump off and start surfing, and, you know, they wouldn't really bother you. They could see that you're kind of skirting the law, but it was just kind of funny. Unfortunately, they do not own the water. They're not that, you know, they're not that strict. The Dicker Max, this is probably one of the worst maps for it. It's very good at hold down, but the map's just way too small for you to be able to shoot without being spotted. Yeah. But, yeah, I'm trying. Since now I'm getting already'd. And yeah. I hope my team's able to come back, but I'm not too confident in this. There's so many freaking ups and downs. Sniping on this map is pretty oh my god. Pretty difficult. That bat chat was lucky. A, that he didn't, like, flip himself over, but B, that I didn't freaking hit him. No, I am not in the Coast Guard. My dad wanted me to be, but I wouldn't have been able to even get into it if I wanted to. My knees are pretty much probably the worst thing in the world. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but yeah. I would not be able to do anything that involves, say, like running and whatnot on a regular basis. I enjoy being active, but running is not exactly something that, once I start getting towards the end of high school, my body was like, nah, you're not going to want to do this because you're going to be in the hospital. I essentially have something called floating kneecaps, where they don't fit too well into my my knee sockets, or whatever you call them. But this is gonna be pretty quick and painless, my death here. Yep, there we go. Sorry I couldn't get a better match in the Dicker Max here, but quintuple. Thank you, Mojo. Noah, someday, it's a possibility. Thank you very much, you know, for the couple fights here, John. Oh god, I guess I thought there was like a bug on my arm. Sorry. Levi, he had a tick earlier and it kind of jumped on me, and I just thought there was another one on me. Oh, there. I hate bugs. Scar to prove it? Actually, yes, I do, if you're talking about my knees. Yeah, my one knee. There's nothing too crazy about it, but, you know, I do have some, like, metal in it holding my tendons together. And not to gross anybody out, but essentially the surgery they did is when I essentially my knee, instead of going like this, went like that. When they put it all back together, they drilled through it to reshape my whole kneecap. That was not feeling good. Close enough. Oh. That's unfortunate, Stone, if you wanted to go into it. Yeah, Levi's allergic to... He's allergic to ticks, and we have him on some pretty crazy, or not like super crazy, but he's on pretty much the strongest like tick medication you can get. And they guess, nope, I'm jumping on something else here if they get on him. I didn't exactly do too well, John, either. We got some pretty crappy maps there. But thanks for the fights nonetheless. Sorry, E5, but I'm playing this tank, so I'm going to be a jerk and throw Hesh at people. I might be able to get one match after this. We'll see how long this one takes. Oh, it doesn't tell me if people unsubscribe. Clarence. Honestly, YouTube unsubscribes people automatically now if you don't watch a channel for so long, or if you're not active on YouTube. Ooh, that hurt a little bit. I had to sit there and take it after I got shot. There's no way I wasn't going to shoot that IS-7. Hello, Walhalla. Nice to see you. Guess I'm gonna keep bumping over until I find a little alleyway to shoot down that's a little safer. I don't want to be in the 6th line because I can get hit by Artie there. I think I'm just gonna go down to the next one. Probably should have figured that there'd be people there because it doesn't look like they have a lot in the field as of right now. And yeah, they're not really pushing, so they're just kind of camping back there. Oh. Yeah, Type 4, I like it, but I have trouble playing it. I get a good match here or there, but for the most part, I'm still on the fence about whether or not it's a good tank right now, just because I don't want to hit the frickin' pillar here. Essentially that flagpole I didn't want to hit. Knowing my luck, I would. It's just the Type 4 gets, you know, roped in with the Type 5 and people just chuck straight up premium at you. Hello, Edgar. Nice to see you. Oh, 263. You had to see that coming. We need to start getting some of their low HP tanks out here. Yeah, it is, you know, close to the end here. Rick, I kind of have that set up. Thank you for watching, Viticus. See you around. I actually do have it set up if, you know, platoon mates hop on Discord. It's just, you know, at times it does make it a little bit harder on my end, because the reason I haven't, like, you know, pushed for it, because, you know, right now I'm playing, I'm basically reading 3 different chats. Primarily YouTube, you know, is the busiest one. I got Streamlabs, you know, I got a lot of stuff to juggle, and Discord. So I could just imagine another, say, voice in my head. It would probably be a little bit too much for me. But I get what you mean, though. Alright, so I should, yeah, I have time to pop in here, so I think the M41 Bulldog was up here. I'm starting to get a little tired here, because my body's like, oh, you gotta get up soon for work. All right, dog. He is snoring away over there. Basically. But yeah, it's just, you know, I'm not opposed to doing it. It's just, it's hard enough for me to see you, Pezmed. Thank you for watching. See you around. It's just, yeah, it's a lot to juggle, which is why, honestly, you don't see a lot of streamers, like, not to say I'm the best at it, but not a lot of streamers read every single message and reply to everybody. And I get, you know, a lot of people have a lot more viewers than I do, but I do my best to, you know, answer every question and try my best to get to everybody as possible. See you, Noah. Today he's worn out from, I was pretty much outside from maybe like 9 a.m. until, let's see, about 5:30 p.m. more or less, like with a break here or there. So he was worn out from that. He always has he carries a little toy around with him, and he bugs the hell out of me to throw it for him. This is probably very poor for my chances of survival, but let's go for it. I'll think about it, Rick, though. And, yeah, it's a possibility. Pretty much literally the only other thing I have to do to be able to do that is just balance out the audio levels between Discord and my streaming software right now. We're about to get gangbanged here, more or less, because our team is all sitting in H1. Oh, that was a quick match there. Awesome. Yeah. You know, you have all these people, but oh well. We tried. Hopefully they push up. Alright, so I can get the one more battle, I guess, here. I'm gonna play a tank I need to get a double on. Why don't I do the type 4? And that's definitely gonna be my last battle here for the stream. Honestly, you guys wouldn't probably believe it because I talk a lot on here, but I'm pretty, let's say, antisocial, but I kind of am. I don't really talk much, if at all, you know, when I'm at work and stuff like that, outside of the necessary, like, telling people what to do and whatnot. It's kind of a side effect from having basically crippling anxiety for 24 years of my life. I'm not 24 now, but that's when it started to be a little bit more manageable. Honestly, no one's gonna get enough Levi biscuits if you guys can't keep gambling them all away. Thank you, Clarence. But I should have a little bit of time before the next stream, which will be Sunday, 7 to 9 p.m. EST. I'm gonna, you know, tweak some things with what you can do with Levi biscuits, and right now everything, you know, it's a learning curve for me right now to figure out everything. I'm creating a whole new currency. So I'll have it all figured out here soon enough. Sorry, John. That actually slipped my mind. Sorry about that. Honestly, with all this yard work I did, my freaking shoulder is killing me again. Unfortunately, my shoulder's been hurting me for like the past week. Pretty much, you know, you do everything with it when you're cooking. So I have like a pinched nerve in it. Doesn't really feel very well. That's what you gotta do, open and close an oven, you know, flip stuff. Yeah, it's not fun. So I try to do as much as I can with my left hand, but there's only so much you can cook with your left hand and still be fast enough. Oops. So there's no arty, so I can actually piggyback a little bit more. Bat chat's moving in, and oh ho, so we'll be safe to push up now. Levi biscuit bonds. You never know. Basically, this chat bot, it's in early development. I can actually request, you know, certain things to be implemented. You know, it's not a guarantee that they'll be. I just missed that shot. I'm pathetic. It's not a guarantee they'd be put in, but there's a high chance that the developer would add features in. So. But let's see. What was I gonna say? The stream schedule. It should be the same for this upcoming week, unless my schedule changes. There's always a possibility. But the following week, there is a good chance it'll probably switch here a little bit. It's still gonna probably be the 1 early, 3 late streams, but the days might just flip-flop around a little bit here. Just it takes us, you know, until about a month and a half into the full season to be able to figure out like a set schedule for the kitchen. But I have a couple things to attend for Ryan, as far as like graduation and stuff, so that makes my days off a little bit harder to. Usually I don't have weekends off, but I'll have to have a couple Sundays off, so I'm gonna have to plan the streaming schedule around that, because can't exactly stream if I'm like in Delaware or something like that. So yes, Fussbot, that's what it's called. It's pretty much the only chatbot built specifically for YouTube gaming at this moment. Take that. Aw, lame. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. You know, my next stream's going to be this Sunday coming up, 7 to 9 p.m., same time as tonight's stream. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I will hopefully see some of you guys, you know, next stream. If not, you know, have a very good weekend, and yep, hopefully by next stream I'll have some more stuff you can use the currency for. So have a very good night. I'm gonna go pass out, and Levi's kind of beating me to it here. He's basically been out the entire stream. Usually he's like begging me and nudging me and stuff every now and then, but anyway, we'll see you guys around, and you know, hopefully matchmaking is very kind to you. Over, you know, weekends were always a little iffy sometimes, but anyway, see you guys. Have a good night. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for the tips as well, guys. I always appreciate them. So does Ryan and Levi. It buys them more biscuits. See you guys.